Hello, everyone. I am Claire Melodosian, and that is a photo of me collecting insects. I have a degree in entomology, which means insects, so I basically have a degree in fun facts. Today, I'm going to tell you why bugs are cool. And you guessed it, I am a lot of fun at parties. First off, I'm going to tell you about the bugs I do not associate with. I'm talking about spiders, centipedes, scorpions, and ticks. When I refer to bugs, I mean insects, which have 3 wings, 3 body segments, and 6 legs. When I say bugs, I am not referring to these demons. Insects are one of the most diverse groups of species. They outweigh and outnumber us by a lot. We think that insects appeared 400 million years ago, so they have had a lot more time to evolve and reproduce than we've had. This has led to some pretty cool characteristics. But I do have to start off with the boring stuff. We all know that bees pollinate along with beetles, flies, and bugs contribute to the soil turnover, aeration, nutrient distribution. They're important for the food chain, blah, blah, blah. I know that is not what you guys came here for. You guys want to know why bugs are the coolest. So, they have really cool anatomy. Bugs can shed their skin like a snake, and they can breathe through tubes in their skin called spiracles that run through their body like air ducts. Their blood is green because they don't have the hemoglobin like us, and their blood is basically just sloshing around in their body as they move around on the ground. Bugs are insanely resilient. Bed bugs can grow and live for a year without food. They'll just live in your mattress. Insects can also live and thrive in temperatures as high as 180 degrees Fahrenheit or as low as negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold. All insects technically have wings and most of them can fly. They're just kind of lazy and they don't always fly. Some of their wings are reduced and they just kind of help them balance on their backside. And yes, cockroaches can fly, like in the photo. Earwigs can also fly. Speaking of earwigs are social insects. As you can see in the photo, the mom cares for her babies. And those pinchers on her backside, those are not meant to crawl inside your ear. They actually help them fold their wings if they do decide to fly, and it also helps to intimidate predators so they can protect their babies. Bees are also social and they dance. They tell other bees in the hive where flowers are by dancing based on the direction and angle from the sun, and they can give the exact distance to the flowers. And as the sun moves in the sky, the bee will change its dance to reflect that, which is something I can't even do. So that's pretty cool. Fire ants and all ants are social. The fire ants specifically can form armies with ranks and fight with other ants. When ants hold hands, they can float on water and they cannot be crushed as they form a ball, kind of in the picture, and they efficiently distribute the force throughout the ball. Termites are also social and they have a queen, workers, defenders, reproductives. And when the colony is getting sparse, the workers or defenders, the ones that can't have kids, will turn back into a baby and then they'll grow into a reproductive and then mate and then have kids so that the hive can continue to go on. Speaking of babies, aphids are one gender, which means they're all female technically, and they make clones basically without even having to mate. Like in the photo, they just pop them out. They can produce males, however, the ones that can't have babies. If the colony gets too big, the females will sense that and then they will produce males. Praying mantises will rip the head off of the male during sex. The female is worried that the male is going to run away before he finishes, so she'll just rip his head off so he can't think to get away. His torso doesn't know that his head is gone, and he will keep going and finish. Insects have some pretty cool defense tactics. Some insects sting, and stingers are actually just a modified egg-laying apparatus. Ladybugs will ooze green slime if handled, and stink bugs will fart when they're scared. That's why they're called stink bugs. They're smelly. It's defense. Here's a picture of me holding a walking stick. Walking sticks can camouflage themselves as a stick to avoid predators. And when that fails, if they get caught, their legs just break off and it allows them to run away. Oh yeah, and then later, their leg will simply grow back. Humans cannot do that. Bugs can also spray acid. Blister beetles, as shown in the picture, will shoot a carboxylic acid from their butt to protect themselves, and wood ants will shoot formic acid. Termites will also shoot acid from their forehead through a special organ. Wriggly beetles are great at watching for predators. These types of beetles have 4 eyes. They are aquatic and they live at the surface of the water. One set of their eyes is under the water and the other is above, so they have all of their bases covered for protection and can see all around them at all times. Butterflies undergo metamorphosis, along with moths, but beetles, flies, ants, bees, and wasps also do metamorphosis. It's a super involved and super intense process. They liquefy themselves and turn into goo, basically, and then they're completely different with wings when they come out. Speaking of ants, bees, and wasps, those are in the order Hymenoptera. You heard right. I said hymen. Hymen means thin connective if you think about it, and ants, bees, and wasps, as you can see in the picture, all have that thin waist, aka a thin connective, hence the name Hymenoptera. Well, I'll leave you guys with the hymen. I could keep going, but you've probably had enough bug facts for the day. I hope that by understanding insects, you will be less afraid of them and more appreciative. So, this summer, put down the raid and enjoy nature and these cool insects. Thank you.